The Las Vegas Raiders are once again searching for answers at head coach after a brutal season that exposed just how far the franchise still has to go. After moving on from Pete Carroll, the organization is trying to break a costly cycle of short tenures and constant resets. This time, the priority appears clear: stability, development, and a long-term vision that actually sticks. One name gaining quiet traction is Klint Kubiak. During a recent appearance on CBS Sports HQ, NFL writer Tyler Sullivan pointed to Kubiak as an ideal fit for where the Raiders are headed, especially with the likelihood of a young quarterback leading the next chapter. Las Vegas is expected to draft Fernando Mendoza, a potential franchise passer who would need structure, patience, and an offensive system designed to grow with him. That is where Kubiak stands out. The Raiders are not in a position to chase a recycled head coach looking for one last payday. They have already paid heavily for instability, and another expensive misfire would only deepen the hole. A first-time head coach with a modern offensive background offers something different: alignment between timeline and philosophy. Despite finishing near the bottom of the standings, this job is not as bleak as it looks. The Raiders hold the top pick in the upcoming draft and have a chance to reset the offense from the ground up. Pairing a young quarterback with weapons like Ashton Jeanty and Brock Bowers creates a foundation that many rebuilding teams would envy. Add an ample cap space, and suddenly this becomes a blank canvas rather than a lost cause. Kubiak's recent track record strengthens the argument. He helped the Saints outperform expectations as an offensive coordinator, then took the next leap in Seattle. Under his guidance, the Seahawks offense exploded, Sam Darnold continued his resurgence, and Jackson Smith-Njigba emerged as a record-breaking centerpiece. That kind of production does not happen by accident. It reflects structure, adaptability, and trust in player development. The appeal for Las Vegas is not star power. It is synergy. A young quarterback growing alongside a young offensive mind creates shared accountability. Mistakes become part of the process instead of reasons for panic. Growth is measured in seasons, not weeks. For a franchise desperate to escape its own turbulence, that matters. The Raiders do not need a splashy headline. They need a plan that survives adversity. Kubiak represents the kind of hire that signals patience, direction, and belief in building something sustainable. If Las Vegas is serious about turning the page, this is how it starts. Not with another quick fix, but with a pairing that grows together and finally gives the Raiders a chance to rebuild the right way.